G'day guys, here's some tips to maintain your vehicle long term much better. Few small things. So let's start with tire pressures. Check your tire pressures when the vehicle is cold, don't check it when it's hot, as the air will expand and increase your tire pressure, so it's going to be inaccurate reading. Change your tires, rotate and balance your wheels every 10,000 kilometers. That prolongs the life and your stability on your vehicle as well, so that affects that. And then just regular, once a week, check your coolant, check your oil, make sure they are on specification. If you check your coolant, make sure it's the right color at least in there. If you're not sure, phone and we can assist you there. That's the basic things. Make sure your lights doesn't come on while driving. If a light comes on, make sure you phone the workshop rather than leaving it until it becomes a long expensive process. So rather, I always say, to solve the problem earlier, it doesn't matter how big it is, the smaller the problem in the long term is going to be. So that's one thing. And then as well as listen for noises. If you know your car, if you don't feel something is right, if something doesn't sound right, stop the vehicle, phone, make sure everything's 100%. Okay. Alright guys, just a quick touch on why you need to service your car on time and what happens if it does, or if you don't do it on time. So first thing is your oil viscosity. Your oil needs to be changed every 15,000 or 12 months. Doesn't matter if you only done 2,000 kilometers, in that 12 months you have to do it. It's equivalent to 12 years. The thickness of your oil is affected severely, so it can cause engine damage long term. Air filter needs to be changed when it's due to the fact, even if you drive a lot of dust or a lot of traffic, what happens is it gets dirty, it gets clogged up, it deprives your engine of air, which can increase your fuel. Increase of fuel causes increase of engine temperature on the inside, which can cause engine damage over the long time, as well as it can eat your valves. If your air filter is very dirty, that dust can go through and it chows away on your valve head, and that can cause misfires due to loss of compression. Spark plugs. If you drive a spark plug too long, you might have a tip that burns off, insufficient spark, which can cause misfires, which can cause long-term bigger issues. Fuel filter, fuel starvation on a vehicle, especially if you look at the diesel vehicle, your fuel needs to be circulated throughout the system to keep it cool and your vehicle to perform properly. But if you don't change it and it's fuel starvation, your vehicle is going to struggle to cool down, lubricate the whole system, which is very important as well. And then your oil filter. The most important thing with your oil is your oil filter works with your oil pressure. If your oil filter is clogged, your pressure is not going to be sufficient in the engine. And a lack of lubrication and pressure over a pretty long time will cause damage. You won't pick it up in 10, 15 or 20,000 kilometers, depending on how bad it is. But you want to drive a car another couple of years or a couple of thousand kilometers further, you're going to start having issues, and you're going to ask why all of a sudden this happened. It's not all of a sudden. It's a problem that has been created due to the lack of servicing the vehicle a couple of services ago. Not even the last service, a couple of services ago, is going to become a sudden issue on the vehicle. So that's why servicing your vehicle on time is crucial.